dedicated to my dad, Art Seligman. Rest in peace, Dad. Hey, everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs. We get your daily fix of Bleu Blanc Rouge. All right, so we got game number 68 tonight. Montreal in Edmonton to take on the Oilers. Oilers, I believe, second in their division, having a great season after I think their first, I don't know how many games, but the beginning of the season, they were horrible. They've been great since then. Yeah, I mean, Montreal's in tough here, I think, being in Edmonton. They don't play well in Edmonton. They play well against Edmonton in Montreal. I don't think so much in Edmonton. We'll get to that. So I've got some news. I have the stats for the game. I've got the lineups. And I've got this guy here. That's the Guess the Score contest. Guess the score of the game. First goal scorer of the game. And you can pick that guy from either team. And if you were the first person in the chat with that guess, I should say comments, not chat. And if you are in Canada, you win the $10 prize directly into your bank account via Interac. And the Interac is the reason why you got to be in Canada. All right, so we'll get to the news right away. David Reinbacher has been assigned to the Laval Rocket. He'll practice all week with the team and join the lineup this weekend, according to Eric Engels. And also according to Eric Engels, Kent Hughes has said he will not be joining the Habs this season. So disappointing, I think, because I was hoping to see him. I've said I think he's going to get 2-3 games. But I guess not. They're trying to get the Laval Rocket into the playoffs, and I think he's going to help them do that. And I think that's the thought there. We'll probably see him, though, break camp with Montreal. That's my thought. The Habs have been able to mostly shut Connor McDavid down, but that is at home here in Montreal. But that's not the same in Edmonton. I think it was this season already, the one game we played. Was it this season? I'm trying to think now. It couldn't be. Yeah, I'm lost today. The last time we played them at home, he scored 2 goals and 2 assists. So we don't do as well in Edmonton. I guess that was the point I was trying to get at. We don't do as well as in Edmonton as we do here against the Oilers, and same with McDavid. Harder to stop him in Edmonton. Habs are in tough here. They're going to be in, it's going to be tough to win this game. And then I say that, and the way they perform are usually against better teams, and they'll probably do the opposite and have a good game. Oilers have lost only 6 games in their last 24 at home. So at home, they're 18-6 in their last 24 games. So again, in tough. This will be Alex Newhook's 200th NHL game. So congrats, Alex Newhook, and many, many, many more to come. All right, this little bit piece of news here. Where is it? Oh, you got lost. There it is. So, Joshua Roy will be going back to Laval soon, according to Kent Hughes. And here's the thing. This was in, I believe, in Eric Engels' article. This guy is showing that he's NHL caliber, said Hughes. That's Roy. There have been ups and downs within a game and from game to game, but it's encouraging what we've seen of him. And that's, again, this balance between trying to do what's best for Josh, trying to do what's best for Laval, and trying to do what's best for Montreal. And in that picture, he's still up with us. He won't stay up with us the whole year. But it indicates that we want to continue to see him, and we want him to continue to experience games and life in the National Hockey League for a little bit longer. So there you go. Won't come down. He won't be in Montreal the whole. Imagine especially if Laval's going to make the playoffs, they're going to want Joshua down there. That's a lot of scoring that they're missing. He was up. I don't know if he was leading them, but he was up near the top anyway. So a little bit of a surprise. And for one of my regular subscribers, Paul Dovey, you're going to be very disappointed, I guess. But Joshua Roy, I don't know when he's going to go back, but it's going to be sometime soon. I think that's all I got there. All right, let's get to this game. All right. How to watch this game? Nope. Okay, I must have. I don't know what happened. My stuff is all over the place. StreamYard not treating me well. So it is the Montreal Canadiens at Edmonton Oilers. That usual. I don't have it for some reason. It's game number 68. Start time is 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. In the Habs region, it's on TSN2 in English, RDS in French, and Oilers region Sportsnet West. Streaming ESPN Plus, RDS, TSN Plus, and where I'm going to watch it on Sportsnet, which I hate. Season series, Montreal lost at home in overtime, January 13th. It was 2-1, and then we're playing them tonight, so they could sweep tonight if they beat us, or we split the series. Last 10 games, Montreal's 3-4-3. They're on a 2-game losing streak, and the Oilers are 7-1-2, and they lost their last game in overtime to Colorado. Home and away record, Montreal is away. They're 12-21 on the road, and the Edmonton is 21-11 at home. The refs tonight, Jake Brink and Kendrick Nicholson. With Brink, it's not too bad for the Habs, but the other guy last year, 0-5-0, 1-2 the year before, and 2-8 the year before that when he was reffing. Does it mean Montreal was lousy or the ref was lousy? And probably was both. But that's not good. I don't expect a good game from the refs. Atlantic Division, top to bottom. Boston has retaken number 1 with 95 points. Florida, 94 points. Toronto, 85. Tampa, 78. Detroit, 74. Buffalo with 71. They're creeping up. Montreal, 61. And Ottawa with 60. Just one behind us. So we may end up on the bottom after all. Tail of the tape, that's scoring chances for percentage. This category. I'm having a bad day. Is possession numbers basically 45% for Montreal, 28th, and 56.1% for Oilers. That's second in the league. All right, clear my throat. Goals per game, 2.72 for Montreal, 27th, and 3.52 for the Oilers, 4th. Goals against per game, 3.43 for Montreal, 26th, and 2.83 for the Oilers, 9th. So they're like opposite of each other. Power play percentage, 18.4% for Montreal, 23rd in the league, and 26.6% for the Oilers, 2nd. So Montreal's PK has got to step up tonight, more than likely. Big time. PK percentage, 75.4% for Montreal, 27th. But they've been really good lately. 79.9% for the Oilers, 14th, and the head-to-head record, 0-1 for Montreal, 1-0 for the Oilers. And let's see. Okay, everything's all over the place. I see. Okay, face-offs. Let's see. Montreal comes in 52.2% at the dot, 8th, and the Oilers are 52.9. Not much difference, but they're 5th. And shots on goal 4 and shots on goal allowed. And Montreal for the allowed is 33.1, and for Edmonton is 28.7, and shots on goal 4, 28.3 for Montreal, 33.6 for Edmonton. And by the way, just the bottom 10, because everything, I had everything set up, and for some reason it's all over the place. Montreal still in 7th from the bottom. We'll just leave it right there. With everybody's worry about them moving up in the standings, and they're not tanking. Well, they haven't moved. They're tied with Arizona, so they could drop one very easily. If Ottawa has a good streak, we could drop 2 and be at 5th from the bottom. All's good in that department. All right, let's get back to where we should be. Players to watch over the last 5, and that is let's see, points. Juraj Slafkovsky with 5 for Montreal. Connor McDavid with 7 for Edmonton. Goals, Joshua Roy with 2 for Montreal. Zach Hyman with 4 for Edmonton. Assists, Slafkovsky with 4. McDavid with 5. And plus minus, Jack I with plus 2. And Evan Bouchard with a plus 5. Team leaders, In goals, Nick Suzuki 26 and Zach Hyman 46 points. Suzuki with 63, McDavid with 106. Average time on ice, Mike Matheson 25-33, Evan Bouchard 22-55. And for wins, Montembeault with 13, Stuart Skinner with 30. And let's see, Oilers top 5 in scoring. Connor McDavid, 25 goals, 81 assists, 106 points, and a plus 29. Draisaitl, 33 and 53 for 86 points and a plus 20. Zach Hyman, 46 goals, 19 assists, 65 points, plus 29. Evan Bouchard, 15 and 49 for 64 points and a plus 24. And Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, 16 and 42 for 58 points and a plus 11. For Montreal, you have Suzuki leading the way at 26 goals, 37 assists, 63 points, and a minus 19. Cole Caulfield, 20 and 33, 53 points, minus 8. Mike Matheson, 9 and 38, 47 points, and a minus 30. And Slavkovsky, 14 and 22, 36 points, and a minus 20. And I should have had Newhook there. Monahan no longer with us, so it's a top 4 for Montreal. Woo! Goalies tonight. For Montreal, it is Sam Montembeault, 13, 12, and 6, 311 goals against, and a 905 save percentage. And it's odd that that's the same save percentage as the last game. I don't know if that's possible or they made a mistake, but that's what they're showing me. For the Oilers, it's going to be Calvin Pickard, 13, 9, and 4 with a 227 goals against and a 919 save percentage. So good numbers from the backup. Oilers lines tonight, Connor McDavid, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Zach Hyman. That's a pretty good line. Line 1. Next, the line 2 is Draisaitl, McLeod, and Fogle. Line 3, Henrique, Kane, and Brown. And line 4, Carrick, Janmark, and Perry. And let's see, defensive pairings, Ekholm and Bouchard. First pair, Nurse and Stetcher. A second pair, Kulak and Ceci. Third pair, Pickard starting, Skinner backing them up. For the Habs, unchanged, I do believe. Suzuki, Caulfield, Slavkovsky, Newhook, Roy, Armia, Evans, Gallagher, Anderson, White, Pizzetta, and Harvey Pinard, Matheson and Gooley, Jacki and Savard, Harrison, Kovacevic, Monty starting, and Primo backing them up, and that's it. There, that's your preview. Yeah, I just think Montreal is going to have to step up here. They don't match them for the offense. Their defense, if it breaks down, these guys are going to put the puck in the net. If they take too many penalties, these guys are going to score on the power play. So they're in tough. I don't expect them to pull it out. Now, in saying that, how many times this year when you think, oh, they're going to get killed in this game, and they don't. They compete. They stay with them. And it's not going to shock me, and no matter what I just said here, is if it's a one-goal game and goes into overtime. That won't shock me, to be honest with you. So we'll see what we get when they get out on the ice and start playing. And that's it. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Leave your score for the Guess the Score contest. My apologies for all my stuttering and all over the place stuff in this video. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you at 7 for it's 9 o'clock start tonight. I'll see you at 9 o'clock for the game. And that's it. Till then, stay safe out there. Peace out. And that's it. Ciao. Have a good day. Bye, everybody.